Hello and welcome to a second video about PoolParty Semantic Suite after our first video about data governance. In this video we talk about PoolParty's data analytics capabilities. And in our knowledge graph cycle we talk mainly about the user loop in that case, the business users and data scientists that need a 360-degree view on their customers, in that case employees. We talk about HR again in our example. And this data layer they do their analytics on is provided by the automation loop, data engineers and machine learning ops that apply the knowledge graph and machine learning algorithms to the existing data landscape, enriching it and building that data layer the analytics can be done on top of. And all of that has to be based on a scalable enterprise knowledge graph infrastructure consisting of our knowledge graph store, graph database, knowledge graph management, we saw already in the data governance video, and mainly the enrichment capabilities based on knowledge graph, based on machine learning and in combination. Data catalog capabilities here are also important. PoolParty has its own capabilities here, but with our partner data.world, we have an integration that provides also capabilities here on a large scale. And most important, knowledge graph has to be provided as a service to be easy integrated in your existing data landscape and make better use of it. But how is that? How can it look like? We have prepared an example. This is an HR dashboard where three different sources have been brought together: structured information from a spreadsheet about labor market statistics, structured information from an HR database. On the other side, CVs uploaded to a CMS and tagged there, and by that all the data connected to the knowledge graph and made available to do analytics on top of it. We can simply, in the first step, drill down based on the facets, metadata applied based on a knowledge graph. Here we have a perfect example about active metadata. Very positive growth is an aggregation of languages that, based on labor market statistics, have high importance currently on the labor market. And here we drill down to one person. We can look at his profile. This is an ontology-driven interface providing all the information that we need. And we also get suggestions for similar people. Here again, it's not simple term-based similarity calculation. Each object, each employee here, by connection to the knowledge graph, has its own semantic footprint, its own knowledge graph attached to it, and based on graph similarity, we can do very precise calculations of people that fit together. And if we extend the model, for example, to projects of recommended projects this person could work in. But how is that all automated? Here we have our integration in CMS, in SharePoint, where the CVs are uploaded and tagged based on the taxonomy in our knowledge graph. This already improves the information we have in SharePoint, but in this integration we also have the ability to also store the data in the graph database in our semantic data fabric and make it available for this analytics dashboard. Second component of automation is unified views, our automation platform, where we can create pipeline that fetch data, transform data, store it somewhere, and here we see we get data from SQL databases. We have uploaded our spreadsheets. We do transformations where this structured information is transferred to RDF by mapping it to our ontology. We merge everything together and load it again in the graph database in our semantic data fabric. And that way we bring all that data together in one place: structured information, spreadsheets, relational database. Unified views can connect to much more sources. It can connect to APIs from Twitter, whatever you need. If the DPU that you need is not available, you can create your own ones here. Structured information, whether processed again by unified views or by an integration that is done in your existing systems, like we saw it with SharePoint. All those integrations done on the knowledge graph, provided as a service via APIs. And this all goes towards our vision of explainable AI the third era of computing, where knowledge graph and machine learning are combined. Knowledge graph as a quality model for better machine learning, better training data for machine learning, both providing better answers and explanations on what we get from our data. This is the future we head towards. This is our vision for better analytics and for better applications to bring more use to our customers. Thank you.